Hello, 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 hello.
You coming up, Kins?
Nope.
Okay.
She's just gonna stare at us.
We'll just stare right back at you. Come on, all the way up. Let's go. All the way up. Or not.
Hello, everybody. Oh, it just tripped again.
I wonder why.
Shoot.
We're having issues with our Instant Pot. Instant Pot.
Instapot.
Instant.
The pressure cooker.
Instant Pot.
Do you want me to start it again?
No, start what you just said again.
Oh, I said we're trying to cook some lamb for the doggies. Because I oopsed and didn't order dog food in time, so we were very low last night, and so we've been giving them chicken and rice, and now they're getting lamb tonight and eggs, so they're happy, but dog food will be here tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
It's just, I was one day off on my ordering. Usually we have plenty. I order like 200 pounds at a time. But we found out that we go through 50 pounds in 9 days.
50 pounds of dog food in 9 to 9.5 days.
Yeah. The boys eat a lot.
Yes.
It's crazy. We've never had dogs that eat that much. Because even like Floyd, he would only eat a little bit more than Kinsley, but not much.
Not much, yeah. Kinsley eats 2 cups a day of the kibble.
And the boys eat 8.
The boys eat 6.
6
a day.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 14 cups of food a day.
Oh my gosh.
And they're so slender, you wouldn't think that, I mean, and whatever else, snacks and eggs and things that they find.
Yeah.
So, very well-fed boys and girl.
They full of energy.
Yep.
Full of energy.
Yeah.
Except for Kinsley.
Well, she is sometimes.
Sometimes.
But she's 9.
Yeah.
So, it makes sense.
Yep.
How was your day today, honey?
Oh, it was okay. I'm feeling better.
Good.
I felt better after having some dinner last night, so I think maybe it was just because I was hungry. I don't know.
Yeah, weird.
Sometimes I get that way. But yeah, I feel better. Today was a run around and do errands day. Very little, actually no work. I wouldn't classify what I did today work. But to do a rundown on it, went into the nearby co-op and got propane because it's going to be cold, so cold for the next week or so, maybe even a little bit longer than that.
In the teens.
According to Ryan Hall, y'all. So that means that we are going to be burning propane more than usual over those cold days to keep the RV warm. So went out and got 2 30-pound propane tanks and 1 20-pound propane tank filled. And then when we go through, I think we have 4 other 20-pounders that are in various states of full. So when those are empty, we'll just keep cycling those through.
Yeah, we typically rotate them. We try not to ever have all empties.
No, I don't want to go and fill up every one of ours because that means that we've exhausted everything.
Yeah.
Not good. Yeah, so I did that, and then I'll get to the middle thing of what I did today. I'll talk about that in a second. But we also went to Lowe's. We had a date night.
We did.
We
just are dating it up, man. Married life. We date a lot.
It's like our youth. We just can't stop dating. So yeah, we went to Lowe's because the part that I was waiting for the plumbing of the tub, it arrived early today, so I was able to do a pre-fit on it, and it was just a little short, so I needed an extension piece, which Lowe's carries. Plus I needed shims, and that was it, just that. The extension piece and shims.
And you got some other pipe?
I got some other pipes just in case, for the P-trap under the floor, just so I'm prepared. And then we kind of played around with tile a little bit because Katie still hasn't figured out how she wants to do tile. She's delinquent, She is holding me back.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, I'm glad that because I told him I had found some online, and I went, when he was looking for the plumbing stuff, I went back to the tile section and I found very similar. It wasn't the exact same, but similar. And it was $1.50 cheaper per sheet at Lowe's than it was online. And so I was like, oh, cool. So we went back to see it, but I'm glad we did because I started laying them out on the floor just to see what a bigger area would look like. And I didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it either.
And so it was like, oh, that's interesting. You know, it's like you thought that you would like it, and online it looks good, and you see it in pictures and it looks good, but then, you know, in person, neither of us liked it. So I was like, well, shoot. That's frustrating. And then, because I was just going to go with a simple white subway tile, just something super traditional, simple, easy, classic. And I just think it'd be too white on white on white on white in that area. Especially because we have the shower door is going to be black and glass. We're not going to have curtains. And then all of the piping and all of the fixtures are black also. And so I'm kind of toying around with, there was a 4x4 tile that I really liked. Mm-hmm. And I priced it out. It'd be, but if I did all of it, it's only like $206. So that's really not bad at all.
In the grand scheme of things, that's nothing.
No, well, compared to some of the other tile I looked at, it's not too terribly.
It's nothing.
It's not that expensive. So I was like, well, maybe, but that's bold. That's like some pattern. It's black, gray, and white, but I did like it a lot. So then it's just kind of deciding if we want to do all of that or just a trim in that. And then, or if I want to go completely different and do color. So I didn't think it would be this hard choosing.
It's okay, you got time.
Yeah.
Because my plan still is tomorrow. My plan tomorrow is have that tub in and plumbed.
Nice.
Yes. And then I will go and get the Red Guard paint.
Yeah, the seal, basically the waterproofing.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And put that in place, and then figure out if the shower door goes in first, or if the tile goes in and the shower door goes above the tile, or what. We have to figure that out.
Yeah, because that'll also help determine the tile.
Yeah,
for the edge piece.
Yeah.
Like what we're gonna do, if we're gonna put a little corner piece on that, or if it's the door, or if we need to get some sort of beveled edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you're still thinking about maybe doing wallpaper, is it called wallpaper?
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
It's called wallpaper.
Why does it sound so weird to me right now? It sounds weird saying wallpaper.
Yeah, I think I have two different styles of wallpaper. One is a blue and like a navy blue and a white. And that's what I had originally envisioned putting in the bathroom.
That wallpaper can just go right into once I waterproof it with that Red Guard, we can put up anything.
I'm not going to put it in the shower.
Why not?
Because what if it just peels off? But I had kind of pictured that.
I'm trying to slowly nudge you away from tile.
Well, and I think that's been my biggest hesitation with picking out tile, is I'm trying to do something that'll be easier to lay. Mm-hmm. And so I'm kind of compromising with the style that I like, because I was trying to find stuff on sheets, or trying to find stuff that has that mesh backing, or it's larger, even though that's not really the aesthetic I was going for, just to make it easier. But I'm just gonna go with what I want and listen to you complain for a little bit.
I ain't gonna complain. There ain't gonna be any complaining going on.
Okay.
There'll be a lot of bitching, but there ain't gonna be any complaining. I'm not gonna do either of those two.
No?
You do what you want, and I will put it up for you, and it'll be great.
It'll be great.
It'll be great.
Yeah, so I think that's been why I've been so indecisive, because normally I'm very decisive on those types of things.
Don't let me hold you up. Because I know from experience it does not feel good being held up. You're holding me up. You haven't picked out your tile.
Oh my goodness.
I'm joking. I am joking. Yeah, you pick out what
to deal with over here.
You pick out whatever tile you want. I will put it up complaint-free.
Awesome.
Done. Yes.
I won't hear about it later.
Won't.
Okay.
You won't.
I don't believe you.
don't know.
6 years later, has that tile.
Okay, I will put a time frame on it. While I'm doing it,
Okay.
I will not complain.
Okay. I'll just have to hear about it for the next. Oh, man. Okay.
But I reserve my right.
Yep.
Down the road.
Down the road.
Yes.
To bring it up frequently.
Right. Every time I use the bath. Katie!
This tile.
This tile. Let me tell you how bad it was to install.
Can't believe you picked the 1x1s.
All right, so where was I? Then, between those two things, between propane and date night at Lowe's, I gathered some materials and drove to another homesteader's home and dropped off materials.
So they can help us with a project.
So they can do a project for us.
Pretty much.
Yes. Now, give you more details on this. For over a year, I have been wanting to build a good-sized dog house,
A dog palace.
Yeah, pretty much. A McMansion for the dogs. And I've been thinking about design and how I want to do it and all those kind of things that just hold me up from doing it. Plus, I didn't want to really do it until the house was done, but anyway. But I wanted to get it done for them because
It's cold.
it's cold, and also I want them to have a safe place to go when they're scared, because they get scared from gunshots or from fireworks, whatever. And then in the summertime, I want a place that I can put a little mini AC unit in there and cool them off. Because, you know, we spoil our dogs, and I am not ashamed of that. Anyway, I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I finally just said, you know what? I am not going to get to this in time, and I keep worrying about the dogs. I'm just going to pay somebody.
He has blankets out there for them.
I am just going to pay somebody to do it for me. And you all know that somebody. His name is Jim.
Yep.
From Two Turtles Homestead. So I texted him 2 days ago and said, hey, I have a project in mind. Will you help me with it? Got a budget in mind. And so I sent him over my rough sketch idea, kind of the must-haves of the thing, and then gave him creative freedom beyond that. And so today I gathered some windows that we have laying around. I gathered, and just some various other things like extra insulation, and then just stuff like that. Drove to his house, dropped the stuff off. He showed me kind of his design ideas. We made a few changes, and then he gave me a parts list and price list, and he's waiting for my approval to start, which I'll give him later after I'm done editing and posting this video tonight. And so Jim is going to spend the next probably 5 or 6 days working on building 2 dog houses, identical dog houses, for our outside dogs.
Levi and Winston.
Those are the 2. For those 2 dogs, yes. Yeah. And then that's it. That's it. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited about having a dog house for the dogs. Now, I do want to mention here that there was I don't know if you're watching, but we had a viewer from the Kraemerlife. When we first got Winston. She was very, very kind, and she bought us 2 dog loos. Is that what they're called?
Yep.
Dog loos, like igloo dog loo things?
Yep.
That one was too small, unfortunately, and then she tried to exchange it and return it.
It was at Wayfair, and they charge like $50 to do returns, and
yeah. So she's like, I'm just going to buy a bigger one. Both of those were not large enough for him.
Yeah.
They ended up being repurposed for chicken housing, which has been...
It's been great, yeah.
They've worked out really well for...
And the geese.
And yeah. So they didn't go to waste.
No.
But, so we still appreciate that. And then our neighbor built another one out of scrap material. And again, it wasn't quite large enough for either of the 2 dogs. And so that became a chicken house.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a theme here.
There's a theme. And then the other night when Katie and I were talking about the doghouse and just going over design and stuff, she's like, well, if one of the dogs doesn't use it, it could become like a goat house. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. No, we're not getting goats. We ain't getting goats.
Slide it in there.
We ain't getting goats. If we're getting goats, I'm not doing tile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
very excited, and Jim's excited because he gets to do a project at his place.
Yep.
And then he will deliver them and put it onto his trailer and deliver them, and we'll pull it off with the tractor, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, and we're excited because, I mean, having somebody who knows how to build that, you know, is awesome. And then the fact that it's going to be cheaper than buying a shed.
Yeah.
By, you know, quite a bit. We can probably get 2 for what we'd be able to get 1 shed for. And this, I mean, but that's, the shed is still just a shell. It doesn't have the insulation and all the finishes and stuff. And we have tile that we can put in. Like we have.
I gave him the tiles.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, as I say, we have.
Tiles.
Yeah, we buy stuff on clearance, even though it's like, I know I don't need it right now, but I know there's going to be something that I'm going to need it for. And if it's on a really, really good price, I have it. It's like we have the places to store it, which sometimes that's a little frustrating when you go into the carport and there's just so much stuff there. But pretty soon, once the house gets put in, that's going to all be cleared out. Like all
There'll be a good portion of that stuff cleared out, yeah.
Quite a significant amount will be cleared out. And then once I can get my hatchery area set up, that'll be another big, significant piece.
Yep.
So that's nice. And it'll be, I think we're kind of trying to decide where to put it. I want to put it up by the chickens so they're up there more. And so that they kind of claim that space as theirs, or at least by the hoop coops, where the hoop coops are, at least up there. Mm-hmm. And not right down here by the house.
No, I don't want to do them in the house. We can compromise and do it up by the 3 hoop coops.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be on skids, so we can pull them with a tractor later when the dogs know that that's their space.
Yeah.
Because our plan is to introduce them to it, is to feed them there every single day. Mm-hmm. And so, because we're always trying to keep Winston and Levi separated from each other when they eat, but also separated from the areas that they typically lay down on the property, because sometimes Levi will get territorial that way with Kinsley.
Yeah.
So now we can just do it where that's their space, they know that's their space, we'll keep Kinsley away from those spaces, and then they'll slowly know that that is where they can go for rest, relaxation, scared, whatever. So.
AC.
Yeah, coolness, yeah. Spoiled dogs.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they end up looking like and where we put them. And I just hope the doggies like them.
She's eating her foot.
Is that her foot?
I think so. Kinsley. Hey, you're going for it, girl. Kinsley.
I don't.
She's eating her foot.
Oh, that's her back paw.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what today was all about. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm getting that tub installed. I am determined to get that tub installed and to get the drywall put back in.
Yeah.
And maybe get the first layer of spackle repair. Yeah, so it's coming along.
Yeah.
It's coming along nicely.
Yep. I just have to go and I think the wallpaper's on the back porch. I'll have to go look and see what I have and see if I have enough for that area. And then we can see what that would look like. I think it'd look nice. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Thinking navy blue tile. So it'd be a navy blue, black, white, and gray bathroom. It might be a little much. I don't know.
That might be. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll let you know after it's done.
Okay.
I won't vision it until it's done.
I know.
Not my bailiwick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was it, guys. That was the haps today.
Cool.
Oh.
Cool. Oh, we got some Christmas cards.
Yeah. I did want to mention, we're not going to read these, but when I was out and about, I did stop at the post office finally, or P.O. box, I guess, yeah. And we did receive Christmas cards from 3 of y'all that we didn't get in time, but we still got them. We got from the Wood family. We got it from the...
It's Margaret.
Margaret. You know who you are, Margaret. And then also, I can't read these.
Stephanie.
from Stephanie C. So thank you very much for the cards. Appreciate it. Is it?
All right.
Yeah. Anything on your end?
No.
No. Okay.
My day was.
Your day was work.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
All right. We will see you tomorrow. And I think tomorrow I'll give you guys a sneak preview of that tub in place.
All right. Excited. No, I'm very excited.
It's going to be exciting.
I'm super excited. I really am.
So am I. Hot water.
I know.
A tub.
That just sounds luxurious.
It really does. It is so nice being inside and then using the hot water to warm up your hands.
Yeah, we haven't been able to do that
Not
at all.
inside the house.
No.
So you can come in here and use hot water.
Yeah.
But man, it is.
Yeah, it's getting spoiled in there with the mini split, and it's like
Telling you. I'm telling you.
living the good life in there.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Take care. Bye.